Hello everyone. In this session, we'll discuss fourth topic of the second unit, which is natural language processing. We'll discuss the definition, goal, and NLP objectives. Natural language processing is a branch of artificial intelligence and computational linguistics that focuses on interaction between computers and human language. Its goal is to convert human language into a structured data that computers can process, aiming for a deeper understanding. Some of the objectives are: it moves past simple word counting to the understanding of grammar, semantics, and context. True understanding of natural language is difficult, but it requires extensive knowledge that goes beyond the text itself. NLP has evolved from basic text processing methods to more advanced techniques that attempt to understand the language more deeply. Following are some of the challenges commonly associated with the implementation of NLP: part of speech tagging, text segmentation, word sense disambiguation, syntactic ambiguity, imperfect or irregular input, speech acts. So let us discuss one by one. First, part of speech tagging. It is difficult to mark up terms in a text to a particular part of speech, such as noun, verb, adjective, adverb, etc., because part of speech tagging not only depends on definition of the term but also on the context within which it is used. For example, the word light. Let us take an example. If light is used in this way, like please light the candle, light is an action, so it is a verb. Whereas if light is used in this sentence like this, she carried a light backpack. Here light describes the weight of the backpack, so it is an adjective. So second one is text segmentation. Some written languages such as Chinese, Japanese and Thai do not have single word boundaries. Single word boundaries refers to clear separations between individual words in a sentence. I like to eat apples in Chinese is written like this. If you observe, there is no space between words. In these instances, text parsing task requires the identification of word boundaries, which is often a difficult task. Similar challenges in speech segmentation emerge when analyzing spoken language because sounds representing successive letters and words blend into each other. When someone says I scream, it can sound like ice cream when spoken quickly. The blending of sounds makes it challenging to tell whether one word ends and the other word begins, causing confusion in understanding. Next is word sense disambiguation. Many words have more than one meaning. Selecting the meaning that makes the most sense can only be accomplished by taking into account the context. For example, in the for example, I need to deposit money at the bank and we had a picnic by the river bank. So this word bank has more than one meaning in the context that it is used. If we say I need to deposit money at the bank, it refers to financial institution, whereas we had picnic by the river bank, it means it is near the river. The bank is near the river. Next is Syntactic ambiguity. The grammar for natural language is ambiguous. That is, multiple possible sentences structures often need to be considered. Choosing the most appropriate structure usually requires the fusion of semantics. Semantic focuses on understanding what the word conveys rather than how they are arranged. For example, I looked at the man using the telescope. Possible structure: I looked at the man using the telescope. That is, I observed a man who was using the telescope. And one more way is, I looked at the man using the telescope, meaning I observed the man through the telescope. That is, a sentence also has multiple meanings associated with it. Imperfect or irregular input. Foreign or regional accent and vocal impediments in speech and typographical or grammatical errors in text make the processing of the language even more difficult. Speech with accent. A sentence like I need to book a flight might be pronounced differently by someone with a strong regional accent, making it harder for speech recognition system to accurately transcribe it. Typographical errors. In text messages, a typo like I need a research paper instead of I need a research paper can cause text processing system and lead to incorrect and incomplete interpretation. Next, speech acts. Speech acts is something expressed by an individual that not only represents information but also performs an action as well. The sentence structure alone may not be enough, may not contain enough information to define this action. For example, can you pass the class request a simple yes or no, whereas can you pass the salt is a request for physical action to be performed. So speech acts can be request, warning, promises, apologies, physical actions or greetings. So next, NLP has successfully been applied to varieties of domains for variety of tasks. These are some of the applications of NLP across various domains. So let us discuss one by one. First one is question answering. It is a task of automatically answering a question posed in a natural language, that is, producing a human language answering when given a human language question. To find the answer to question, the computer program may either use pre-structured database or a collection of natural language documents. Next, automatic summarization. The creation of shortened version of textual documents by a computer program that contains the most important points of the original document. That is, if we give a paragraph with, or if we give a one page with different paragraphs in it, NLP can summarize into a para with less number of words. Next, natural language understanding. System converts the sample of human language to more formal representation that are easier for computer programs to manipulate. For example, here we have this small para. Literally, your Facebook message app is useless. You only want it to increase profit. Fix it. Please fix yourself. It's sad. So here natural language understandings are emotions, that is frustrated, tone, that is negative, organization Facebook, product messenger app, adjectives useless, sad, language is English and informal. This is the natural language understanding of this small para. Next, natural language generation. Natural language generation, another subset of natural language processing, involves the generation of human-like text by computers. It converts structured data into natural language. It is widely used in applications such as chatbots for generating responses, automated report writing, and creating written contents from datasets. Next, machine language translation. Machine translation means automatic translation of one human language to the other one. Next, foreign language reading. A computer program that assists a non-native language speaker to read a foreign language with correct pronunciation and accents on different parts of the words. Foreign language writing. A computer program that assists a non-native language user in writing the foreign language. Next, speech recognition. It converts spoken words into machine readable input. Given a sound clip of a person speaking, the system produces a text to speech, also called speech synthesis. A computer program automatically converts the normal language text into human speech. Text proofing. This refers to computer program that reviews a proof copy of text to fix some errors. It checks for spelling, grammar, punctuations, and formatting mistakes, ensures the text is polished and error-free before final publication. Next, optical character recognition. The automatic translation of images of handwritten, typewritten, or printed text into machine editable textual documents. For example, if you see here on one side you have a page in which you have handwritten, whereas on the other side it is written in the form of editable text. Thank you.